This is a warning to the church. I hear so many Christians and truthfully non-Christians say all the time that Jesus said not to judge others. The majority of the time, they do not understand the full context of what that actually means. Because it's not just that you shouldn't judge others for being different than you. That is not the full context of what Jesus is saying. The full scripture is do not judge others so that you will not be judged. For how you judge others is how you are going to be judged. And by your standard of measure, it's going to be measured back to you. Jesus is not saying don't judge others just because it's not nice. He's saying that when you cast judgment on another person, if it comes to judgment day and your judgment was inaccurate, it was false, the accusations that you leveled against that person were false, all of the things that you judged them for, that's going to be cast back on you. That is how you are going to be judged on Judgment Day. That is the context of that scripture. So I say this with love and sincerity because I actually care about your eternal souls and I don't want anyone to go to hell. I don't want anyone to have to reap what they have sown through ignorance with the malice that comes out of their mouths. But if you cannot keep yourself in check, if you cannot keep your words in check and not participate in the gossip and the slander that is going around about Charlie Kirk right now, you really need to check your heart, because it does not matter if you agree with him or not, because on Judgment Day, if you are wrong, that is going to be cast back on you because you do not have forgiveness in your heart. You want to see someone punished for the wrongs that you think they committed when Jesus doesn't want to see you punished for the wrongs that you committed. This directly goes back to the parable of the king who forgives his servant for this massive debt that he owed him. The servant goes and instead of forgiving this other guy for the debt that he owed him, he instead goes and throws him in jail until he's able to pay the debt. The king came back and said, "You wicked servant." He called him wicked. It's evil to do this. It's evil because you don't understand the forgiveness of God. You don't understand the mercy and the grace of God. I would rather keep my mouth shut about someone that I don't know and just preach the truth of the word with scripture than to get tied up in all of this Charlie Kirkhead hateful rhetoric debate. Because truthfully, most of the things that Charlie Kirk said and most of the things that Charlie Kirk stood for actually can be backed up with scripture, whether you agree with that statement or not. The word is the word regardless of how you feel about it. The truth is the truth regardless of how you feel about it. You can be offended, but know that offense is what breeds malice and anger and hate, and those things cannot inherit the kingdom of heaven. We've got to get it together. A house divided against itself cannot stand. And if you want to make sure that you are in right standing with God on Judgment Day, then you better actually take Jesus at his word. Get right with him. Forgive the offense that you have against Charlie Kirk for whatever reason. Forgive someone that you don't agree with for whatever offense they have caused you. If you are not able to forgive, you are not going to inherit the kingdom of heaven. You're not going to be forgiven. Forgive him. Don't participate in gossip and slander, and actually walk in love with one another and be the church.